This video is brought to you by Iron. What's up, Marvel fans? We're the Hills Maniacs, and if you're like us, you love going back and watching all the movies in the MCU over and over again because, they're so much fun to watch.
Some of them.
But have you ever sat back and thought about the one, specific moment or scene from that movie that really stood out to you as the best in the entire movie? Well, that's what we're here to talk about today as we discuss what we believe is the best moment from Iron Man 2. The second of the Iron Man movies.
Yay.
And the second to last, basically, solo movie before we get into actually the Avengers.
And the best of the crappy movies in the MCU.
So let's get into it. So what did you think was, in all seriousness, what did you think was the best moment from Iron Man 2?
Reading the names in the credits at the end of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I guess if I had to pick a scene from this movie, I guess it would be where War Machine comes in for to help at the end, to help Tony fight Whiplash.
Their battle at the end,
yeah.
kind of.
Because this was really the first movie that we actually got to see Rhodey as War Machine. So
yeah, because he
this wasn't
Tony.
the first scene that we saw him as War Machine, but this was the first time we saw the updated armor from the U.S. military, right? I think.
Well, yeah, he gets all that
because he gets all the tech from
and
Hammer Tech and everything else. But this is the first time we see it like that, after he stole it from Tony. So, and then of course Rhodey goes on to join the Avengers. But that would be my favorite scene, other than the end credits. Other than that, I really don't care about this movie.
Well,
I'm being dead serious. This movie sucks.
You didn't like the whole movie?
No.
For me, I'd say the best part of this movie is the whole I think it was the NASCAR or the racing scene where Tony drove in his own race car and everything else. Not the scene itself, but the moment where he has that suitcase, the Iron Man suit case, where he has a suit in a suitcase essentially, where he puts it, he puts his hand in the suit or in the case, and the case turns into a suit around him. I thought that was really cool. And just like in the first Iron Man, like I said, it showed how innovative and creative Tony is, and especially battling Whiplash and everything. I didn't think Whiplash was that important of a character, to be honest, and really didn't need to be in this movie. But the fact that Tony was able to adapt to the situation just by having a suitcase with one of his Iron Man suits in it, I thought that was pretty cool. And like I said, it showed, how inventive Tony is.
Yeah, because it was something
which fits with his character. I thought, honestly, that was one of the coolest Iron Man suits I think I've seen. I just thought it was,
I don't know, the one from Endgame was pretty good too.
Even in Captain America Civil War, he has
Infinity
one built into his plane, his jet or whatever. He puts his finger in the one on that button and his suit forms around him and he falls out of the plane. But this was the slow progression of how he starts to build more things. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of you could agree that. Other than that, I don't think there was really anything else in this movie that could be considered the best moment. Maybe even when, I guess when Tony builds his new arc reactor thing too, from the new material that his father sort of hinted toward him at, basically the Tesseract energy event, essentially. Which I guess that was a cool moment as well. But and again, it shows how far he's willing to go and how much he is able to create using the technology of his time, as his father said.
And as technology progresses, he is also able to progress. Like you said with Infinity War, with the nanotech, and Thanos rips off his mask, and another one just forms right down in front
I just
of
think Tony Stark is actually the coolest character in the MCU, just because of all the Iron Man suits he builds and everything else.
He's also responsible for a lot of stuff that happens in the MCU. So
he's my favorite character to play as in the Avengers video game or just the Lego games and stuff too. I just like playing as Tony Stark or Iron Man and Tony Stark and everything else. But so there you go, guys. That was what we think was the best moment. Well, I guess what I thought was the best moment, and Clay hated the whole movie. But let us know what you guys think down in the comments section. What did you think was the best moment from Iron Man 2? We'd love to hear your opinions on this as well. And stay tuned for next Saturday. We will be talking about the best moment from the first Thor movie. And after that, we'll probably be doing something related to the Loki series for the weeks that it's airing on Disney+. Clay's really excited for that.
I've never been excited more for something Marvel than I have the Loki series.
Loki is the Severus Snape of the MCU.
Yes.
Oh.
My favorite character.
So stick around for that if you're excited for the Loki series as well. We'll be doing something related to that, maybe reviewing each episode or something along those lines. So thank you for watching our video today, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe.